Hello, 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 and welcome to my channel. This is Rock Your Soul, and I'm Cheryl, and I will be leading you through this reading. And the purpose of this channel is to give you advice from Spirit and the universe, your angels, your guides, and your intuition. In addition, this channel is meant to really raise your vibration and make you rock your soul. So I hope everybody's having a great day. I do have cards already pulled because I did start this reading before. And towards the end, I had a coughing fit, so I restarted it. And I felt that this was a really important, great message to really go over with you guys. So let's see. The first card I pulled is Surrender. Okay, I hope it's not too glary. It's just so beautiful. I have the windows open, but Surrender. Okay, so let's see. What do you see on this? You see the stream with the leaves, the fall leaves, right? Flowing down. You see a deer with, the deer could see its reflection, right? So we're going to get back to that. The second card I pulled today was Face Inner Demons. Don't be afraid of darkness. There's a light nearby. And then I pulled the angel card that says letting go. I let go of what no longer serves me to make space for new beginnings. So clearly, you don't need to be a psychic or intuitive to understand that these three cards are asking you to release something. There's something you need to face that you need to release. Okay, and I do feel very strongly that it happened probably a few months back, somewhere in the fall, where you had this aha moment where you said to yourself, there's something I need to change. And I think now that we are in the winter season, it is now time to start releasing and surrendering those things. Okay, and those things with Face Your Inner Demon tells me that it is an internal struggle, right? So there's something that has been haunting you, or maybe even just nagging in the back of your mind, but intuitively, you know what this is. Okay, so this inner demon might be how you work with someone else. So maybe you need to set boundaries. Maybe it's a job that's no longer fulfilling you. Maybe it's a health matter you have to address. Maybe it's something with your children. Maybe it's something with moving on to a new location. So maybe I see some people want to move out of their house into a bigger house, or they want to downsize to a smaller house. There's something you need to let go of, okay, that I feel as though some of you are hesitant and kind of afraid, but really starting to feel the energy of being ready. Okay, so the letting go angel card says that you're letting go of what no longer serves you to make space for new beginnings. Okay, you need to let go to make room for new things in your life, or you must let go to give someone else the space they need to grow. Let go because holding on is too painful. The angels remind you that letting go is not always easy, but it's always worth it. Okay, so what Spirit is saying to you is, even though it feels like a difficult decision, holding on would be worse. Okay, just like these trees had to release the leaves are now going with the flow of the river. Spirit and your guides are asking you to go with the flow at this point. Okay, face that inner demon and don't be afraid of it, because don't be afraid of darkness. There's a light nearby. Transform, integrate, right? New beginnings, okay? And then I pulled some other cards from, different tarot decks, right? And I got card number 11, okay? Balance. Okay, so, this card does tell me a couple things. I mean, right off the bat, right? Balance. Okay, so whatever this is that you need to let go of or change or shift perspective on, not only are you protected, not only are you guided, but you have all the tools to do this. Okay, so on this card, you have an angel protected with a circle of light protecting you, right? And you have wands, pentacles, cups, and a sword in this picture. Okay, which tells me that you have everything you need to get your life into order and balance. This card's also very calm. So I'm hearing that, a lot of you feel like it's a chaotic time frame. There might be some bumps in the road. Your angels, your guides are telling you to calm down, Know that you have what it takes to make this work, okay? And just trust and believe that it will. Then on top of the balance card, I did pull a death card, which is card number 13. Now, death is interesting because it's, it's scary to get a card that says death if you're not familiar with tarot, but death is all about letting something go to allow something new to come in. Death and rebirth. Okay, this is what they're telling you. There's something you have to let go of, something you have to let die so that something new could take its place. It's a confirmation of the letting go, surrender cards that we already pulled. It's card number 13. Okay, I then pulled the throat chakra card. Now, the throat chakra card tells me that there's something that you need to speak up about. Your throat chakra is all about you speaking your truth. Okay, so very interesting, right? Because again, I feel as though some of you need to set some boundaries. You need to ask for that promotion. You need to ask for a better therapist or a better personal trainer, or there's something you need to let go of so that you can receive the new. Now, with the Queen of Swords coming right on top of the throat chakra card, okay, in reverse, okay, the Queen of Swords, she's a very logical thinker, okay? She thinks and makes decisions from logic and not emotion, okay? Even though, queens in tarot are pretty much all nurturers, the queen out of all of the queens, the Queen of Swords is all about moving forward with logic, with sensibility. She speaks her mind. There's clarity there. So when she comes in reverse, especially next to throat chakra, this is just reminding you that you need to speak your voice, but be careful on how you do it. Okay, so you may need to ask for a promotion, or you may need to stand up for yourself. You may need to set boundaries. But the Queen of Swords in reverse tells me to just be guarded of how you go about communicating or speaking this truth, right? So swords are very powerful. They are used to protect someone or something, right? You could cut through things with the sword. You cut through all the crap to get to the truth of something. It's clarity. It's all of those things, right? But swords can also be used to wound people. So this Queen of Swords in reverse next to the throat chakra just tells me to be aware, to stand your ground, speak your truth, but you don't need to destroy anybody in the process. Okay? Now, as action and advice, I pulled victory and success, which is, absolutely fantastic. So I feel like this aha moment that's coming through for you, figuring out what it is you need to change or what you need to let go of so that you can make room for the new, is going to be very successful for you. It's going to be the key to what you've been waiting for. So again, if it's asking for a promotion, if it's letting go of bad habits or bad thought patterns, or, just letting go of things you can't control, right? So sometimes we like to worry about things that we really can't even control. So if you're worried about a situation that you can't fix or change in any way, you need to let go of the outcome of that situation. And the minute you let go, okay, positive things are going to start rolling in your way. Now, for the number of the day, the angel number of the day, I did pull 1313, which is very interesting because the death card that I showed you is also card 13. So definitely 3s, 1s, 11s, 13s, any of these combination of numbers, I would be on the lookout as confirmation of this message. But this card literally says starting fresh. And that's exactly what we've been talking about, is letting go of the old so the new could come in, okay? So the words on this card: encouragement, goals, foundation, creative ventures, communication, throat chakra, speaking your truth, right? Speaking your truth. And then here you have communication. So definitely, whatever this is that you need to let go of, this is definitely some type of communication that you're going to have with someone, or perhaps an internal dialogue with yourself, to face some type of truth that you could just face and say, hey, it is what it is. I'm letting this go. I'm going to move forward, okay? Because this card says step out of your comfort zone, right? Where letting go also says, the angels remind you letting go is not always easy, but it's always worth it. So stepping out of your comfort zone is not always easy, but it's always worth it. You are about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits, okay? So profits, abundance, good feelings, all of it, okay? You need to build up your confidence and trust in your decisions, okay? Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. Again, as you are building up your confidence, as you are trusting in your decisions, as you are speaking your truth, as you are letting go of these things, it is important to not destroy anybody in the process. That's all I'm saying with this Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay? So that's your message for today. That's what I want everybody to focus on, is what you can let go of. What can you kind of go with the flow? Trust. Face what it is that's really bothering you in order to get your life into balance, in order to bring in this success into your life. You will feel much better, okay? Step 1 is facing your inner demons. Step 2 is letting it go, okay? Now, today's exercise for the day, I want everybody to take a good 2 to 3 breaths in. I want you to picture white light in, deep breath. Hold it, release out, gray light. So white light is symbolizing peace, love, having an open mind, connecting with yourself, connecting with your spirit guides, your angels and loved ones. White light in, blowing out dark light. This dark light you're blowing out that I want you to visualize is anger, stress, depression, confusion, chaos, all the crap that weighs us down. Okay, so right now you are letting in the peace and you're already releasing the stress. Right in this moment, you've already let go of something for today, which is a fantastic start. The next thing I would like you to do sometime today, if not in the next day or two, but hopefully today if you have time, I want you to think of a song in your head right now that you love, that brings you joy. Okay, try not to think of something that's going to bring you down. Like a very happy, upbeat song that you love that brings you a lot of joy. I want you to think of that song. I want you to think of the last time you had a celebration or a birthday party or random outing with friends and you heard this song and it brought a smile to your face. Okay, your homework for today is to play that song. Sing that song in the shower, sing that song in the car, put your headphones on, sing it in your bedroom, ask Alexa to play it, put it on your Apple iTunes list, wherever it is, I want you to sing a song. And it doesn't have to be out loud, but I'm telling you, out loud, it's going to bring you a little bit extra joy. That's how you're going to raise your vibration today. That's how you're going to get out of the funk today. Even if you have the crappiest day ever, I want you to take this 5 minutes to listen to something that brings you happiness. I want you to go and rock your soul. If you get tired, if you're upset, if something happens, I want you to do that breathing, that white light in, dark light out. You're going to protect your energy and say in your head or out loud, angels protect my energy because this is crap. And then you can move on, right? So thank you for joining me today. I hope you like this channel. I hope you subscribe and like, and I hope you come back and visit me again. I will be bringing you another message tomorrow. Thank you, and don't forget to rock your soul.